Didn't your mother care about you at all? I said, only about how we looked, replied Ginger. Ginger. He knew very little about horses. The driver told him I had a bad temper, but would soon get used to the pouring rain. Bearing. Bearing. Bearing rain, 江神云. I was willing to work and learn, but they were so cruel that it made me angry. Then I broke away from the carriage one day, and that it was the end of the place. I was sold to another man, but he had a guru as bad temper as Samson. He hit me across the leg with his stable brush. If I didn't move quickly, I hated him. One day, when he made me angry, I beat him. He never came into my stall after that. Stall after that, and I was sold again. A dealer heard of me and said he thought he knew one place where I should do well. It's wrong for a fine horse to go bad like that, he said. And I was brought here not long before you came. Of course, it's very different here, but who knows how long it would last. I've decided that all men are my nature enemies. I was sorry for Ginger, but as the weeks went on, she became happier and more gentle. I do believe Ginger is get quite fond of me. Jane said one day, she'll be as good as Black Beauty one day, replied Johan. Kindness is all she.
笔记本37就没有了吗？
删的架也删的架。
删的架。
架有的。
给我来一个。多少钱？
那有好有差的呀，100多也有，几十块也有。
稍微好一点，不要太重。之前不也是你这个买的吗？
那都150。
这个支不起来的是吧？
那可以。
这个接口的。这接口好像我那个没地方放哎。
那只有
电脑上没地方插了已经。
可以的呀，他又送一个呀，他又补一个呀。
哦，对，可以。
对呀，他就这么设置好的呀。
锁哪里？
扫那个门上。你看我这个标签。
150好了没？
可以，这个标签等一下。
换一下。
不是，我自己买的嘛，今天买是明天不好嘛，可以拿来换嘛，对不对啊？
收款150元。
经典。Kindness all the needs. Poor thing. 可鲁体残忍 Non-readiness to give pain to another. Readiness. Behave oneself. Sure good manner. 举止端庄，循规蹈矩。Backward. Adverb towards the back. 向后。Annoy. Make rather angry. 生气。Kindness and cruelty. Unable of. Gordon's Mr. Blomfield had a large family of boys and girls who often came to play with Miss Jancy and Mr. Flora. One of the girls was same age as Miss Jancy. Two of the boys were older, and there were 7 little ones. Whatever they came, the children loved to ride merry legs. One afternoon, when they were visiting, James brought Mariac in and said, "Now, behave yourself. Behave yourself." "What did you do, Marilegs?" I asked him. "Those young people didn't seem to know when I was tired," he said. "So I just slew them over backward. It was the only thing they could understand." "You slew the children off?" I said. "Oh no, did you slew Miss Flora and Miss Jancy?" "No, of course not. I'm quiet and careful with them and with the little ones. I'm the best friend and riding teacher these children have. It's not them. It's not them. It's the boys," he said. "The other children rode me for nearly 2 hours. Then the boys rode me one after the other for an hour, hitting me with a stick. I didn't get annoyed, but I did get tired, so I stopped once or twice to let them know. But the boys think a horse is like a machine and can go on as long and as fast as they want it to. They never think that we got tired. And the one was whipping me. I stood up on my back leg and he fell off. Accident. Now something that happens without a cause. Fashionable. Adjective of fashion, following the fashion, flying, 苍蝇. He got on again and I did the same. Then the other boy tried and I put him down on the grass. They are not bad boys and didn't mean to be cruel. Didn't mean to be cruel, but they have to learn. When they told James, he was angry to see this big stick and told the boys not to use them again. I would give these boys a good kick, said Jingle. I know you would, said Mariagas. When they told James, he was angry. When they told James, he was angry to see this stick and told the boy not to use them again. I would give these boys a good kick, said Jan. I know you would, said Mary Lager, but they accept me to look after the children, and they accept me to be good temperous, and I will be. You never had a place where they were kind to you, Jan, and I'm sorry for you. But good place make good horses, and I wouldn't make our people angry for anything if I started kicking people. They would very quickly sell me, perhaps to someone cruel. I hope that never happens. I often wondered why Sir Oliver, the oldest horse in the stable, had so short a tail, only about 20 minutes long. And only one day I asked him, "Did you have an accident?" "It was no accident," he said angrily. "My long and beauty tail was cut off when I was a young horse. At that time, some owners thought it was fashionable." "How terrible," I said. "Yes, terrible and cruel," said Sir Oliver. "Now I can never brush the flies on my side and back legs, and all because of fashionable fashion. Some owners cut off the tails of their dogs to make them look brave, or cut their pretty little ears to make them look fashionable."如类粗鲁的 adverb in rueful manner, not cold or gentle, not be surprised, 不应该。They don't cut off end of their children's ear, do they? Why do they think it's all right to listen to their animals? Mr. Gordon was very cruel. He would not stand by and watch others be cruel to animals. We were riding home one morning when we saw a big man driving toward us in a small carriage, put by a beauty little pony. And he got to the park gate. The pony turned toward them without warning. The man pulled the pony's head, rose so roughly that the little animal almost fell over. Then he began to whip the pony. Angry, the animal tried to move forward, but the man held it back and continued to whip it. "Sir," shouted my master. The man looked up. He was a builder who often came to the park to do work. He too fond of going his own way. He told my master he's not surprised to turn in slow your gates. The road is straight on. You often drive that pony to my house, said the master. It only shows that the horse is intelligent. And remember this, son. How could he know you going to go there today? I've never seen a horse beaten so cruelly, or with so much anger. What will people think of you, Sawyer, as way as hurting the house? You hurt your own good name. Do you want people to think of you as a cruel, bad-tempered man? We went home slowly, and I could tell by his voice that the master was unhappy at what we had seen. 17。7。31。 the stove. Harness. Now all the leather work and metal work to control horse. We put our harness on horse, march, branch. Division of a tree.
One division.
Division. Division of a chain. Crash. Fear or struck. Balance. One day in the autumn, my mother had to go to a distant town on business. Johan harnessed me, carriage, and the three of us went off. There had been a lot of rain. The wind was very strong. When we came to the river, the water was so high, it nearly reached the wooden bridge, and many of the fields were under water. In one low part of the road, the water was halfway up to my knees. I got to the town, and the matter business took a long time. It was later in the afternoon when we started back for home. The wind was much stronger, and as we drove slow award, I heard my mother sing. I've never been out in a storm as bad as this you had. Indeed, I thought so too. Had a terrible noise of the wild wind in the trees. I wish we were out of this world, said my mother. Yes, sir, agreed Johan. We don't want one of those branches coming down on top of us. But just as he finished speaking, there was a great noise of wood breaking, and a big tree came crashed down, slowed another small tree, and fell across the road right in front of us. It was very frightened, and I stopped immediately. I did turn around and try to run away. He had jumped out and quickly ran to my side. What can we do now? Johan said my master. Crossroad, 交叉路口。Sharpening, Edward, very severely, harshly, painful, 狠的很痛的。We can't drive over the train or get around it, sir, said Johan. We'll have to go back to the crossroads and take the longer road round to the wooden bridge. It will make us later, but the horse isn't tired. It was nearly dark when we got to the wooden bridge. We could see water over the middle of it. But this often happened when the river was high. But the moment my feet touched the foot part of the bridge, it was sure something was wrong. And I stopped suddenly. Go on, Beauty, said my master. And he touched me with the whip. I didn't move, so he hit me sharply. I would not go forward. There's something wrong, said Johan, and he jumped from the carriage and began to look around. He tried to lead me forward. Come on, Beauty, what's the matter? Of course I could not tell him, but I knew the bridge was not safe. Just then a man ran out of the house on the other side of the bridge. Stop, he cried. What's the matter? Shouted my master. The bridge is broken in the middle, said the man, and part of it was carried away. If you came across, you'll fall in the river. Thank you, Beauty, Johann said to me, and turned me gently round to the right-hand road. By the riverside, I got darker, and the wind got quieter. As I tottered towards home by another much longer road, the two men were quiet for some time. But then my mother spoke. John, too, caught to die on the water because unable to breathe. We were very close to joining in that river, Johann, he said. Men may be clever enough to think of things for themselves, but animals know things without thinking, and that often saves a man's life, as it has ours tonight. People don't realize how wonderful the animals are, nor do they make friends with them as they could. When we arrived back at Birtwick Park, the mistress ran out to meet us. I've been so worried. She said, "Are you all right? Did you have an accident?" "We nearly did," said my mother. "But Black Beauty was cleverer than we were, and saved us all for the journey." One morning earlier in December, Matt came to the stable with a ladder in his hand, looking very serious. "Good morning," he said. "Tell me, does Jane work hard and do what you tell him to do?" "Yes, sir," always replied Johann, "and he didn't stop work when you back in turns." "Never, sir." "And if he goes out with the horses, does he stop to talk to friends or go into houses where he has no business, leaving the house outside?" said the master. "No, sir," said Johann. "And if anybody has said that about James, I don't believe it." I don't believe it. I never had a pleasant, more honest young man in stable. Experience now, 经历、阅历、经验。The master smiled and looked across at James, who was standing by the door. "James, I'm glad Johan's opinion of you agreeing with my own," he said. "I've had a letter from my wife's brother, Sir Clifford Williams. He wants me to find him an honest young guru who knows what he is doing. The man who drives his carriage is getting older and needs a young man who will work with him and be able to do his job one day." "How old are you?" 19 next May, sir, said James. "That's young. What do you think, Johann?" "It is young, sir," said Johann, "but he's tall and strong. He doesn't have much experience of driving, but he was a light touch and a quick eye." "Well, Jane," said the master, "talk to your mother at dinner time and let me know What you want to do? After a few days later, it was agreed that James would go to Clifford High in a month or 6 weeks. And for the next few weeks, he drove the carriage. We went in and out of town, sought busy streets, and to the railway station, where the road was narrow and there were lots of the other carriages hurrying to and from the station. Then my mother and Madam Mistress decided to visit some friends who live about 75 kilometers from our home. You can drive us, Jane, said my mother. Smooth, adjective, has surface like glass. Store, 风格来。Shelf, adjective. 首要的。The fire. The fourth day, we traveled about 15 kilometers, but Jane drove carefully and made sure that the James and I were always on the smoothest part of the road. It was evening when we reached the hotel when we were going to stay that night. It was in the marketplace, and two stablemen came out to us. The 12th stable was a pleasant old man, and he led me into a long stable with 6 or 8 stalls in it, and two or three horses the younger man brought in drinking, and James watched while we were groomed. I thought I was quick. James told the older stableman, "But you are quicker than anyone. I've worked with horses since I was 12 years old, and I can tell it's good to be able to work with a well-paved road. We'll carry the for animal like this," said the stableman, patting my neck. "With your master, Mr. Gordon of the Bortwick Park," said Jane. "I've heard of him," said the stableman. "The good judge of horses, and the better rider in the part of the country." "He doesn't ride very often now," said Jane. "Not since the poor young master was killed." "I read about that in the newspaper," said the stableman. "A fine horse was killed too, wasn't it?" "Yes, an excellent horse," said James. "He was the brother of this one." Piper, tube used for smoking. "Hey," 甘草。Restless， 烦躁不安的。
滑。
业余。
想加入官方的中视频伙伴计划，但是呢又不想实名认证自己的这个抖音号，我们应该怎么去操作呢？今天我就手把手的来教给大家。视频有点长，大家可以先点赞收藏起来，慢慢去看啊。首先呢，在这里给大家说一下啊，我们加入抖音官方的中视频伙伴计划，我们的视频会在抖音、今日头条还有西瓜3个平台有收益。所以说呢你想加入中视频伙伴计划以后呢你必须要去下载抖音、今日头条还有西瓜视频这3个软件，知道吧？这3个软件是必须要下载的。如果说你不想去认证自己的这个实名认证自己这个抖音号，我们怎么办呢？你就可以先去实名认证自己的今日头条或者说西瓜视频，知道吧？你可以去认证它。是有什么好处呢？就是说比如说你认证了自己的这个今日头条这个账号，你可以到时候直接关联上自己的这个抖音账号，到时候你直接在抖音这平台发这个中视频的话，你到时候你同样可以在这3个平台有收益。到时候体现的时候呢，你可以在今日头条后台去体现，知道没有？你在今日头条去体现。然后呢，如果说你这个抖音账号违规了，你可以把它解绑，把这个抖音账号解绑，然后再重新注册一个抖音账号，然后呢，你再去关联上你实名认证的那个今日头条账号就可以了。那怎么去关联账号呢？我在这里再细致的说一下，就是首先你打开这个打开自己的这个抖音账号啊，打开点一下我右上角这个3道杠，点一下，从上往下看有一个设置，然后点一下账号与安全出来这个页面，从上往下看有一个第三方账号管理绑定，你点一下这个地方，直接把已经注册好的这个这个这个今日头条还有西瓜视频直接绑定上这个抖音上就可以了。绑定完以后，就是说你到时候发视频就可以直接同步到这3个平台了。到时候你发的视频也就会有收益了，知道吧？然后你到时候解绑的时候，就从这个位置解绑就完事了。你说，我这个账号违规了，我想把这个抖音号解绑，你解绑了，再注册一个新的，在这里重新再绑定，都是可以的了。想加入官方的中视频伙伴计划，但是呢又不想实。
原来这么简单。 来，人脸识别一下，绑定一下账号。来，家里面，来人脸识别一下。 晚上我7点半下班，7点半之前我都在的。
得柳，一绺头发，
一绺头发。 好。